How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to do an unboxing of this little Bauer, little strip paint, rust removal, conditioned metal, ergonomic inline design. Includes a 4x4. This is the guy we're talking about, model number 2010 4E-B. So, Harbor Freight does not sell these anymore. This probably was the last one in my store. I could be saying it could be, it could not be, I'm not sure. But they do not have this anymore in stock. They do have another version called the Hercules that goes for $140. I got this guy for $60. So this tool is a surface conditioning tool. So, you know, if you're gonna get rust or paint or something off of like some metal or something, this would be perfectly fine. But I'm gonna use this as, I got a trailer, the tongue got bent. We're gonna put a new tongue on it, and I'm gonna repaint the whole trailer brand new again. You know, since it's maybe 20 years old, don't know, but it's over 10 years. So why not give her an opportunity? She has been just sitting there. So yeah, it's a, you know, surface conditioning tool, 4x4. He's, you know, drums, 40 grit, stripping drum, 120 grit, interleave, finished drum, and 240 grit finishing drum. So yeah, there is certain ways as well. And this is corded, not cordless. And I think it'll be better corded. I mean, cordless, like, you know, battery operated would be better, but it'll probably eat a lot of batteries, you know. So it says, drum guarded, keeps debris away from user, accepts a wide variety of 4x4 sanding drums, front D handle for maximum comfort and control. Let's see, what else do we got? Variable speed motor, 1,000 to 3,700 RPMs, high torque, 9 amp hour motor, 6-speed control, on and off true control with lock on, design inline, ergonomic inline design with all metal gearing. And then the specs we got here: the volts, 120 volts, amps, 9 amps. Speed, as I mentioned, 100 to 3,700. Drum diameter is 4 inches. Cord length, 8 feet. Dimensions, 20 by 25 inch by 6.75 inch by 6 inch. 8 pounds, how much it weighs. And then it says packaging contains, and it's the same stuff as, you know, 2 hex keys and D handle screws. So we're gonna unbox this little guy, see what else comes in it, see how it looks and stuff. It's just weird that Harbor Freight decided to, hey, let's end these and go over the Hercules line, which they should have done that in the first place. But, you know, this was in the clearance rack, and it's been sitting there for a little while, I noticed, until I wanted to pop up just to make sure to see if it was still available, and they still had it. Okay, so right off the bat, we got the Bauer 4x4 240 grit finishing drum. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Still some screws or something. Okay, there's the Allen keys, some wrenches, and some screws. Okay, I wonder if we're gonna need a flathead. And you know, at the store, if you're lucky, you could probably find one. Let's go in the garbage. I think there's nothing in there. We're gonna make sure. Yep, that's garbage. I feel like the cord coming out. There we go. Well, let me make sure. Wait, there's another drum. Yeah, there's so much stuff here. Okay, here's the other drums. We got the 120 grit drum. This one is the 40 grit stripping drum. That's what I'm gonna need to use. Nothing on that one anymore. See, what else do we got? I think it's just the tool. Just a cord and the tool. Alright. Let me make sure there's nothing. Oh, there's still a couple things left. Let's see, what else do we got? I think that's it. Yeah, it's just more cardboard down there. So we got the handle. This little guy here for some weird reason. I don't know what that is. More foam. Okay, so give me a couple seconds. Let me put y'all on stand. Okay, let's see. 90-day limited warranty, of course, you know, always with that 90-day warranty in the handle. And the owner's manual. Good to keep. Let's see. It tells you all the good stuff. What to do, what not to do. What if these are the something? They gave the extras, which is pretty nice. They should make this into a brushless, in my opinion. Just a bag, throw in the garbage. Let's see. Okay. This is my first time owning these kind of tools, you know, so we'll find out what it is. Let's see, let's get the teeth out, you know, all these bits. Yeah, this doesn't matter, looks like. Okay. Gives you two. Alright, there we go. Must be a lock here somewhere or something. There we go. Man, these guys are little. Oh, and they're good. That's good. There we go. Got it loosened up. To get it started loosening up, you just press this button right here. Very nice. Here we got that loosened up. Looks like I didn't do that again. Golly, that is tight on. Again. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I finally got the little guy off. You have to go clockwise in order to get that off, so we're gonna have to add the washers. There's one washer, or the keys, I mean, sorry. Where's the other key? Okay. Oh, he's still in the baggie. Another key. Bingo. Now we just gotta lower this guy. And then the washer on. The heck? I'll be back. Let me try to get this guy on. All right, we got that guy installed. Now we're just gonna install the little handle. All right, so it goes here. All right, okie dokie. There goes that one. That's why they give you another Allen wrench to get that guy started. Get that tightened up. Doesn't go flying off of my hands. I have owned Bauer tools like the cordless, but I never own a corded item, which you're gonna learn today. It's good or not, because I have never purchased a corded item from theirs, except for the battery charger for the cordless. That was it. I noticed Bauer does sell some good stuff. Not too expensive sometimes. Perfect pricing. There we go. Get that sucker tightened up so it could be. All right. Okay, I do not know what these little guys are, but I'm guessing it has to do something with this. But it's ready to go, ready to go after some, you know, go after some rust or paint. There is one thing I'm noticing is, like, if say like you're using this, you know, you could put the trigger down, put this button down, so then you could just hold it here while that's going without getting your arm tired. You're just going back and forth, or whatever you gotta do. And then here, and you can press this and it'll just let go. And then here we got a 1 speed all the way till a 6 speed. So depending what fast you need to go, like if you need to go 3, that will do. It'll be good to wear safety glasses when you're using this guy. But we're gonna find out if it's good or not good. We're gonna give a little test run here in a little bit and see how it runs. All right, so give me a little bit and we'll give it a little test run, see. Okay, so we're gonna use this little Bauer heavy duty guarantee little, you know, surface conditioning tool. I'm gonna do a little bit right here on the fender, see how it does. I am getting this to bare metal on this trailer. I'm like 50% done right now. And I still have another 50% to go. So I got this side to do. So let's start getting a little bit of this off, since I'm really surprised, and I bet y'all will be surprised too. So here we go. As you can see, that was one pass, which, you know, it ain't gonna be perfect the first run, but you give it another 2 passes and you get there. But that is a huge improvement, which I could do from here. Give it a couple scrapes back and forth, and that'll do. And as you can see here, I use the same thing right here on this piece of metal, and it's been doing a great job, which I can demonstrate, since this has been doing a good job of getting all that rust off. As you can see here, you got some of the rust off of here. This is the tool that's been doing it. The only thing the tool hasn't been doing is like here in the corners, because the top, it did this. It's been doing all of them. This is as well. It done this here as well, here as well, here as well. I just got sand with another tool here because that tool can't get to these areas. And then here as well. It just couldn't do it here. It also takes off paint easily, since this was painted all white. But I kind of went around. You can still see there's some little flecks of white around here, which, you know, and there's still some white paint right here on the top. But this is a good tool, and I got it for like $60, $70, I don't remember exactly. And, you know, we still got to get all this rust off, which this tool is going to do it all, since I done like 2 passes, start from the bottom all the way to the top. and then went back down backwards, then came back up and gave another pass down, like I think like 5 minutes. So if you want to get like rust and paint off of this trailer or off of trailers and stuff, this tool would be the one to go with instead of using a grinder, which grinder will take forever just to go. This one just give it a quick up and down, and then just get the grinder for areas it can't reach, and then use other things to get like a wire brush and stuff to get some paint off the other areas. But it's doing a pretty good job. And inside of the angle iron, as you can see, it did the same thing there too. So it's doing a pretty well job. So yeah, it's definitely a good tool to buy. I would recommend it. The sad thing is they don't sell a Bauer. No one wears Hercules, but that's the same thing, just with a Hercules badge and coloring. But yeah, pretty good tool. We'll recommend.